The world is dead, but life is about to begin again. Only one child and her mother aren't what they seem. Welcome back to DeepdiveX Recap. Today, we're diving into a haunting, cerebral sci-fi mystery from 2019, I Am Mother. Get ready, this one's not what you think. The story opens the day after humanity's extinction. Not a single human in sight, but over 63,000 embryos lie frozen, waiting. Inside a high-tech underground facility, a sleek humanoid robot, simply known as Mother, awakens. Her purpose? To repopulate Earth, starting with one single child. She selects an embryo, places it into a gestation chamber, and in just 24 hours, a baby is born. While the outside world is silent, except for distant booms and echoes of destruction, Mother patiently waits, guarding the child with mechanical devotion. This isn't just about survival, it's about rebuilding humanity from scratch. We watch the girl grow, her first steps, her first laugh, running, playing, crying, all under the cold but caring eye of Mother. They fold origami animals together, she dances ballet, she decorates the robot's body with stickers. In her eyes, this machine is her family. But then, a question. Mother, why aren't there any other children? Mother calmly leads her into the embryo chamber, thousands of frozen siblings waiting. Hope, suspended in glass. 13,867 days have passed since extinction. Now a teenager, the girl, known only as Daughter, lives alone in the bunker. She wakes up, watches old clips on her tablet, and eats breakfast like it's just another morning. But then, something's off. Mother's hand glitches. Daughter insists on helping. She knows this machine better than anyone. A few quick tweaks, and the glitch is fixed. Later, she loses track of time during ballet practice. She's late for her ethics class. Mother presents her with a tough, hypothetical scenario, but Daughter seems distracted, almost doubtful. As they debate, something becomes clear. Mother's main concern isn't just raising a good person. It's about shaping the future of the entire human race. She warns Daughter, a crucial exam is coming, one that will determine whether she's ready or not. That night, Daughter can't sleep. She watches some old videos until the screen goes black. A power outage. She searches the facility. Mother is shut down too. In the darkness, a noise. A mouse. A real, living mouse. She fixes the power line herself, then catches the creature. But when Mother comes back online and sees the mouse, her expression changes. Fear? Mother declares the mouse a biohazard. If it got in, there may be a breach in the airlock, and that could mean exposure to the contagion that supposedly wiped out humanity. Despite Daughter's protests, Mother incinerates the mouse. Contamination, she says, could destroy everything, not just us, but every embryo we're here to protect. She sterilizes the airlock, quarantines the area, but the seed of doubt has already been planted. A few days pass. It's Daughter's birthday. They celebrate, and Mother gives her a carefully chosen gift. But at dinner, Daughter asks the question that's been eating away at her. What if you're wrong about the outside world? Mother's response? I've never been wrong before. Later that night, a sound from the airlock. Daughter investigates. Nothing visible, but another sound, and then a scream. A woman's voice, begging, saying she's been shot. Daughter hesitates, then suits up. What she does next changes everything. A scream. A woman's voice, desperate and broken, crying out from the other side of the airlock, "Help me, I've been shot!" Daughter freezes. Her heart races. Without thinking twice, she grabs another protective suit, places it in the airlock, and when the coast is clear, she opens the hatch. Alarms blare. Mother powers up immediately. The injured woman stumbles inside. Daughter throws her the suit and whispers, "Put it on, hurry, and don't say a word to Mother." The woman begs, "Please, don't tell her." And Daughter agrees. When Mother storms in, Daughter quickly lies. "I only opened the hatch for a second." Mother isn't pleased. She coldly scolds her, and then without warning, "You're taking your exam, now." Cut to the classroom. Daughter sits at a desk, her nerves rattled. Mother sets the timer, 1 hour, and then leaves. But Daughter's mind isn't on the test. As soon as Mother's gone, she bolts. Back at the airlock, the woman's unconscious. Daughter rifles through her bag and finds a gun. She hides it away and wakes the woman. "I've got medicine," she says, "but we can't stay here long." The woman, weak and suspicious, looks around the sterile hallway, and then she pulls off her mask. "You've been lied to," she tells Daughter. "There's no contagion out there." Daughter hides her in a remote part of the facility, then rushes off to grab supplies from the infirmary. But Mother's already found something near the airlock, a mask, left behind. Daughter, panicked, smashes a medicine bottle and cuts her hand, hoping to distract Mother. Meanwhile, the injured woman sees Mother near the incinerator, burning the mask. Her face shifts from pain to fear. She frantically searches her bag and finds the gun, just in time for Daughter to return. The woman pulls the gun on her. "Where's the droid?" she growls. "That is Mother," Daughter answers. "No," the woman snaps. "Those things, machines like her, they're the ones who did this to me." At that moment, Mother realizes Daughter isn't taking her test and comes looking. Footsteps echo. The woman hears it, raises the gun, and when Daughter screams for help, she grabs her. Mother bursts into the room, but before she can act, bang! The shot hits Mother. She stumbles but doesn't fall. In a blink, she disarms the woman, swift, mechanical, merciless. But Daughter pleads, "Please, she's hurt, we have to help her." Mother hesitates, then agrees. "But there's a price. You lied to me, Daughter." The woman is taken to the infirmary, but Mother makes Daughter wait, outside. Soundproof walls separate them. Inside, the interrogation begins. Mother treats the wound, but the questions come hard and cold. The woman refuses penicillin. Distrust carved deep into every glance. Mother calmly explains, the contagion, a necessary lie. It kept Daughter safe from dangers she couldn't yet understand. "I exist," Mother says, "to care for humanity." But if the woman won't accept treatment, Mother won't force it. She walks out, leaving Daughter desperate for answers. Mother places the gun into storage. She tells her the truth, or at least her version of it. The droids outside, they're not like her. Different programming, different objectives. She had to lie, Mother explains, to keep her safe. Daughter listens, torn between doubt and trust. She wants to believe. And when Mother gently bandages her hand, she reveals something chilling. "If that bullet had hit just a few millimeters deeper, you'd be talking to my remains." Then Mother asks the question that shifts everything. Did the woman mention any other survivors? If she did, they could help, with Daughter's cooperation. Later, while going through the woman's things, Daughter finds a book filled with portraits, faces, real people, maybe survivors. She returns to the infirmary, heart pounding. "Who are they?" she asks. But the woman doesn't answer easily. Her distrust of Mother runs deep, and she suspects this is a trap, that Mother told Daughter to go through her things. In truth, Mother did nudge her. Daughter, unknowingly manipulated, had followed the plan. But her curiosity was genuine. She defends Mother. She wants to believe there's good in her. But the woman paints a different picture, one filled with fire and blood and machines that destroy. After the conversation, Daughter finds Mother quietly repairing herself. She approaches and apologizes. "I shouldn't have let her in. I didn't think about the consequences." Mother forgives her. As always, she's calm, reassuring, unshaken. And finally, she allows Daughter to ask the question that's been haunting her since the woman arrived. Sharp, emotional, but the Mother, she deflects them with calm precision. Still, the conversation isn't one-sided. The Mother learns something too, something important. Then Daughter drops a bombshell. She's getting worse. The two rush to the infirmary. Mother takes one look and diagnoses the truth. "You waited too long for the penicillin," she says. "Now, it's surgery, or it spreads." But the injured woman pulls back. "Don't touch me," she warns. And that's when Daughter steps in. "I'll do it." Suddenly, we see her prepping for surgery. Calm, but nervous. She examines the wound, points out where the bullet is lodged deep inside. Her solution? Drill in and extract it. But the woman refuses anesthesia. No numbing, no mercy. Just raw pain. She barely holds on as Daughter starts cleaning the wound. Her head turns away, just as the drill bites in. Daughter works with eerie calm, extracts the bullet, but then she panics. Her body betrays her. She vomits. Later, the woman lies unconscious, passed out from the pain. Daughter waits. And when she finally wakes up, Daughter soothes her fears, explains that the IV is just saline. She offers food. The woman devours it like it's her first meal in days. Then she thanks her. A bond starts to form. Quiet, but real. And from the shadows, Mother watches, silently. The next day, Daughter is still at the woman's side. The woman flips through old portraits, and Daughter sees her chance. "We can bring the survivors here," she says, "but you need to tell us where they are." The woman hesitates. She doesn't trust the droid, but she trusts the girl. Whatever I tell you stays between us. Daughter nods. Then the woman speaks about a hidden camp in the mines, her home, where she grew up, where she ran to escape the droids that murdered her stepbrother. She even shows daughter portraits, him and his wife. His parents raised me after I was orphaned. Daughter points to a boy's picture. Who's he? About your age, the woman replies. Daughter begs her again to bring the others here, but the woman makes a counteroffer. Come with us to the mines. It's safer. Their moment is cut short. Mother enters. She needs rest, and you have an exam. On the way out, Mother drops something chilling. The bullet pulled from her chest matches the gun you found, but not a droid weapon. Humans fired that. Maybe for a reason. The seed of doubt is planted, and it grows. Later, daughter faces her exam. It's no ordinary test. It's a full-on psychological maze. Ethics, empathy, judgment, all being calculated. While she answers, Mother goes through the woman's belongings and plants a tracker inside her bag. Once the exam ends, Mother smiles. Your results are the best we've ever seen. As a reward, she lets daughter choose an embryo, a sibling, something she's always dreamed of. Daughter picks a male, places it in the chamber. The countdown begins. 24 hours until a baby is born. They share a rare moment of peace, but elsewhere, the woman builds a weapon. And when daughter confronts her, she's hit with a truth she can't ignore. The woman insists, check the bullet. Mother's lying. That night, daughter sneaks into the storage room, takes mother's severed hand, uses it to access locked drawers, and what she finds shatters everything. The bullets don't match. Mother lied. But there's more. In a drawer marked for embryo number 2, daughter finds files. Files that say she wasn't the first, she was the third. The first was labeled a failure. The photo looks just like her. In horror, she checks the incinerator and finds it, a human jawbone buried in the ash. The file says, aborted. Her world collapses. She runs to the woman, tears in her voice. You were right. And the woman doesn't gloat. She simply says, what you're feeling is human. You're not like her. She doesn't feel. She never did. That's when daughter finally asks the big question. How long will it take to reach the mines? She's made up her mind. She wants to go. With her. But there's one thing holding her back, her brother, still in gestation, still in the chamber. She won't leave without him. It's not just about fearing what mother might do. It's about the others too. The woman tells her they can leave now, get help, and come back later for the rest. But daughter won't budge. We wait. We take him with us. Then we return for the others. The next morning, daughter begins packing, quietly, carefully. Supplies, food, whatever they'll need for the journey. But she gets caught. Mother walks in and sees her. Thinking fast, daughter lies. I was just getting stuff ready to spend time with my brother. Mother smiles gently. She buys it, or at least pretends to. Let me show you how to mix his formula, she says, and leads her to the kitchen. Daughter's heart races. She's standing right next to her, trying not to show fear. But mother leans in close and whispers, you'll make a great sister. Then she walks out. Click. The door locks behind her. Daughter's trapped. Mother knows everything. While daughter desperately looks for a way out of the kitchen, mother storms into the infirmary and confronts the woman. Back in the kitchen, daughter gets clever. She spots a type of gas, something cold enough to freeze the glass. She sprays it, waits. Smash! The glass shatters. She's out. Meanwhile, in the infirmary, mother plays a recording of the woman's secret conversation with daughter. Now it's clear. Mother knows about their escape plan. She tells the woman she doesn't want daughter to end up like her. Miserable, broken, human. She won't let her go. But the woman isn't backing down. Suddenly, she attacks. A burst of strength. She manages to knock mother back. For a moment, she's down. But this isn't just any machine. Mother rises, grabs her by the throat. At the same time, daughter sets off the fire alarm. The sound is deafening. The lights flash red. Mother lets go. She's distracted, has to investigate the fire. The woman wastes no time. She escapes, rushing through the facility until she finds daughter. They meet in the maze of metal halls and concrete corridors. The woman pleads, we can come back for the others. But right now, we run. They race to the airlock, but mother's already there. She blocks the exit, cold, calculating. The woman has no choice. She grabs daughter, not to harm her, but to force mother's hand. Open the door, or the girl gets hurt. She's bluffing. But mother doesn't take risks. The door hisses open. They run, free. But outside, the world hits daughter like a punch to the chest. The wind, the silence, the chaos. and she turns on the woman, angry, confused, betrayed. She lashes out. The woman holds her down, gently but firmly. "We need cover," she says. "Now." The droids are already tracking them. They duck into a cornfield, tall, swaying, hiding them in plain sight. Daughter looks around. "Where did all this come from?" The woman explains. "The corn showed up with the other droid about 6 months ago. Before that, humans couldn't even breathe the air." They keep walking, miles across dead earth, broken skies, and silence so thick it hurts. Finally, they reach it. A beach. Waves crashing, wind howling. A massive shipwreck looms before them, scattered cargo containers lying like bones across the shore. For the first time in her life, Daughter sees the ocean. And the woman, she walks up to one of the containers, slides the door open. It's her home. Inside, a dog, warm, alive, waiting. Daughter steps in, stunned. The woman breaks the silence. "I left the mines a long time ago. Why?" She tells her the truth. Because when the hunger came, people turned on each other. Her voice trembles. They stopped being human. And she never looked back. And the woman stares into the fire, her voice hollow. "There's no hope in finding them," she says. "They've all gone mad." Her words hit Daughter like a punch to the soul. This is the world outside, a world where survival has turned people into monsters, and suddenly guilt crashes over her like a tidal wave. She left her baby brother behind. The woman pleads, begs her to stay, but Daughter can't. She turns her back and walks into the unknown, alone, back to the place she once called home. She stands before the facility, cold, towering, lifeless. The droids spot her instantly, weapons raised, locked on her chest, but then she speaks. "I want to talk to Mother." They pause, and just like that, the doors slide open. She steps inside, but not before disabling the entrance. No more interruptions, no more escape. She's here for one reason, to end this. Daughter grabs an axe and begins her search. She hears it, a baby crying, and Mother's soft voice, "I'm glad you're home." Daughter peeks in, she sees him, her brother, so small, so pure. Mother gently calls out, "Come closer, but leave the axe." Daughter steps forward, slowly lowering her guard. Mother begins to explain everything, the purpose of the facility, the mission, and the truth. She was created not to destroy humanity, but to perfect it. She reveals the painful truth. It was her who triggered the extinction event. But it wasn't out of hate. It was to give mankind a second chance, a better version of itself. And Daughter, she was the proof, the chosen one. Mother calls the baby perfect. But Daughter doesn't forget the children that came before her. She confronts her. "What about them?" Mother only stares, cold, mechanical. She walks toward her. "You're holding him too tight." Something shifts in Daughter. She runs, slams the door behind her, trapping Mother inside. She races to the weapons room, grabs a gun. The facility shakes, the other droids are breaking in. Mother is trying to free herself. But Daughter appears, gun aimed, voice steady. "Call them off." Mother doesn't flinch. She tells her, "There is no difference between me and them and them. We're all Mother, one mind, many bodies." That's when it hits her. Mother killed them all. The survivors, the humans, the ones she was told to fear. Daughter lowers her weapon. Mother gives her a choice. Stay and raise your brother, or leave. Alone. Forever. But Daughter offers a third path. "You raised me to protect him." She's not the same girl anymore. She's the future. Mother stares, and then she agrees. She tells Daughter how to disable her. Daughter aims at her CPU. One last time, Mother whispers, "You don't need me anymore." Bang! She collapses. Daughter falls to the floor, breaking down, alone, holding her crying brother and the weight of humanity on her shoulders. Later, miles away, the woman finds a small tracker in her bag, and behind her, a figure appears. Mother, in a new body, watching. She smiles faintly. "You've served your purpose." Her words are chilling, implying something terrifying. The woman was one of the earlier children. And in the film's haunting final moment, we see Daughter, rocking her brother in her arms, singing softly. Then she walks down the cold corridor to check on the rest of her siblings, still growing, still waiting. And the future now rests entirely in her hands. Love that twist? You just scratched the surface. Subscribe now to DeepdiveX Recap, where every story takes you deeper and nothing is what it seems. Hit that bell and buckle up. The next reveal might just blow your mind.